What do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
Keanu Reeves as John Wick is back to kill again a lot of people. And the reason is why he's back at that time again is he has a price tag on his head. $40 million. The reason is he killed a member at the end of the second movie at the Continental Hotel. And that was a no-go. The reason is in the Continental or in all other Continentals in the whole world, you cannot kill somebody. You cannot spread any blood. And John didn't care about that rule and he killed that Italian ass on the second movie. And now everybody is on the hunt for John Wick's head. He is now excommunicado. Guess that's enough of the story because we see an action movie and everybody can really now expect what the other 2.5 hours, oh not two, the other 2 hours will show you. Little thing I like about the movie that a little bit he shows us the true identity, who is John Wick and how he was raised or in what organization he was raised and why he does all that wrestling moves when he kills someone. That was interesting. The ones I really liked in that third movie was the bad guys. 3 especially. First one is Mark Dacascos who plays Zero and he is a really cool action hero and he was kind of the perfect match against John. In the other movies, yeah, the Russian mob boss was okay as in common, was kind of in the same level, but now Mark Dacascos is kind of a fan and he is honored to meet John Wick in person and kill him now. Yeah, and Mark Dacascos is a very cool actor or in the action genre. If you want to see more movies of Mark Dacascos, the ones I suggest for you is Crime Freeman, of course, this is awesome. The other one is Le Pacte de Loup, or the original title of The Brotherhood of Wolf. This is a really cool movie with Mark Dacascos. So these are must watch for Dacascos or for action movies fan per se. The other 2 guys I really enjoyed, the little seeps from Mark Dacascos, was the 2 guys you have seen in the Raid movies. One of the 2 guys, Yaya Ruhian, is the choreographer of the Raid movies or other Hong Kong action movies or melee fist fight movies. So he knows his craft. And that was cool. And all that respect against John. This is a cool scene where they 2 fight John. He's on the ground. They're ready to kill him, but then they help him up. They say, it's an honor to fight with you, Mr. Wick. Lawrence Fishburne plays again the king of the bumps. And Halle Berry comes new to the franchise. And Halle Berry is pretty cool. And she has 2 German Shepherd. That means more dogs. More dogs. And this movie franchise needs more dogs. And we see Halle Berry and John Wick with the 2 dogs fighting with each other against a whole lot of bad guys. And that was cool. And that action scene where Halle Berry and John Wick killed together, the more focus was on Halle Berry. So 80% was more screen time with Hailey than with John. You see John killing in the background. That was also cool, but it was like it was just like a co-op action game where player 2 have joined and Hailey Berry comes both killing, collecting the points, getting through this hard level, and then Hailey Berry says goodbye. Okay, you're on your own now. Speaking of action, the action is fantastic in this one. We have a lot of gunshots, a lot of melee fights, throw knife fights, fights with horses, fights on horses, fights under horses. And there's even a basketball player, Boban Marjanovic from the Philadelphia 76ers. That fight was hilarious. You see that gigantic, I don't know, 10, 11 feet monster against John Wick and this little guy, I cannot reach you. Chad Stahelski is the director of the John Wick of this movie again, and he kind of goes into the book with, we have Stahelski with Keanu Reeves, then you have John Woo with Chow Yun-fat, Scorsese with Al Pacino, Tarantino with DiCaprio, or Samuel Jackson in that case more. So I guess now we have a duo from that Steven Spielberg, Harrison Ford, kind of my go-to guy actor for that director. And I loved how he put some movie references into that. John flees from three henchmen, from three killers, and he goes kind of in a armor store, in a gun museum, and he tries to stop them, and he takes a revolver and he takes a bullet, but it doesn't match. So now he has to take another another revolver and fix it together. That was cool. That reminds me a lot of the Tuco scene in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Other movie references is that Chad Stahelski is a huge fan of Buster Keaton, and you see that in the beginning of the second movie, and again you see the same movie when John runs in the Times Square. And Buster Keaton, of course, done his stunts all the same, so I guess he's the master. He's the god of stuntmen. Buster Keaton, that was cool. Buster Keaton movie and John Wick. So you watch Buster Keaton movies and you get inspired by making a John Wick bloody opera movie. Yeah, that's awesome. One scene that reminds me of Black Rain, in which you see the scene in the trailer where the four motorcycle guys charge to John when he's on the horse, and they whoop, put out their little samurai swords and they hold it above the ground. That was the same scene, just like the Yakuza's when they're attacking Andy Garcia. Ah, so many cool movies, so many references, so many cool, glory, bloody action. And there's a particularly chapter in the movie when John takes a shotgun and he goes rampage. I always love in movies where the hero has shotguns and he makes headshots to another. The spectacular way how the brain exploding into 1,000 pieces. This is art, ladies and gentlemen. This is beautiful art. John Wick again shows us that action movies still can work in today's era. Not those, yeah, okay, I get it. Mission Impossible also great movies, but they are more of jumping and flying and they're kind of action and more suspense. I like their movies. They're okay, but in comparison with John Wick, when I see a little more bloodsheds and bullets and headshots, this is the stuff I want. This is for me an action movie, not with helicopter chasing explosion thingies. No, I just want a man with a gun and a lot of bullets and empty a clip on one enemy. This is what I want to see. John Wick 3, brutally awesome action movie, and I'm glad that the fourth chapter was already confirmed. And yeah, keep going. In an interview, I read it in an article that says, as long as I'm capable for my body to do this kind of movies, I will continually do that. So cool. This will be the new Police Academy series or the new Saw series with John Wick. Hell of an action movie. Let's go see it all. Support that kind of movies. We need that. We need that old school manly movies. Yeah.